I am so tired. It's Friday. Today is the 13th of May. I'm continuing with this vlog. I don't even think I've done much for this vlog. I remember that I gave a reading update, I think 2 nights ago, of Pina Jones and the Illustrated City. I managed to read a little bit last night and I got to page 124. It reads very quickly, but I've been so busy. It's been so hectic, like I don't get a chance. It's currently 22:04. I've got like 40 minutes left before I have to go fetch my daughter. Fridays I usually get off between 1 and 1:30, but I only left for work at Courtof 3 today, and I'm so tired. We've got reading sprints this weekend and I am hosting the first one tonight, so I've got prep work to do. I need to actually set up the sprint. My gosh, I'm so tired, you guys. My head hurts. It hurts so much. But yeah, I'm still reading this book. So far so good. I think I've mentioned that we're following Pina Jones. Her father disappeared one day and the whole family just thinks he just up and left them, but except for Pina doesn't think that way. And she found this magical pencil, and one day she drew a door that led her to, let's say, another realm. So she thinks that she might be able to find her father either in this place or with the aid of this pencil. And she's got her friend, who she's not calling her friend Rockwell, who's like the coolest, smartest kid. But yeah, so they're on this adventure to literally figure out what this place is, number one, and most importantly to find the father. So yeah, I'm currently on page 124. This is gonna be the book that I'll be reading first during the sprints. I am also going to probably be doing some video editing because I have not edited any videos in probably more than 2 weeks at this point. So yeah, I need to catch up. So this is gonna be the first book that I read. Ooh. I am also listening to the audiobook of A Court of Frost and Starlight because I'm preparing myself to read A Court of Silver Flames, which I think I'll probably include in my June TBR, because I have already picked out the books that I want to read in the month of May, and there's literally like 2 weeks left and I don't want to add a 700-page book to it. I believe that if I manage to get some editing done between now and 8 o'clock, which is the time when the sprinting starts, I will probably be able to finish this book tonight. And another book that I'm adding to this weekend's TBR is the Dear Centurion, a Black Spirit memoir. I started listening to this book on audio. I don't know how far I got, but it was so good that I kind of had to stop myself because I wanted to read it from the physical copy or physical together with audio, and also tab as I go. So I'm going to be doing that. So I think I'm just gonna keep it to 2 books because I tend to like be overly ambitious, and I end up with too many options. Like last time I started reading Take a Hint, Denny Brown, but didn't even get to like finish it, so, and I'm stuck at like page 120. So if I do finish those 2, I will probably want to get into this one next because I'm trying to get through all the books that I've started. So yeah, also I've got book mail. I received 2 books today from Jonathan Ball Publishers, and the third one I'm going to show you is actually a book that I received, I think, a week ago from Jonathan Ball, that I'm actually looking forward to reading, but I'm trying to put it in a queue because I've got other books that I need to read, and that is Sunny, and this is by Suk Ojla. Oof, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Suk Ojla. This is the author right here at the back. They do not say anything about her, or about them, because I don't know what their pronouns. Charity, don't assume. So this book is published by Harder Studios, gifted to me by Jonathan Ball Publishers, and the cover was illustrated by Hello Marine, and the author's photograph was taken by Abi Loom. So it says Sunny by Suk Ojla is a relatable, moving, and life-affirming novel. It is warm and full of honesty, exploring family, love, and mental health. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a really good read. And then the package that I received today from Jonathan Ball includes The Perfect Find by Tia Williams, who is also the author of 7 Days in June, which is actually a book that I have not read yet, but it's one of the book club reads for one of the following months, so I'm gonna hold off on reading this one until the book club. And yeah, and funny enough, I didn't even request this one. I saw it and I'm like, let me wait, because I haven't read this one yet, but now I have it and I'm happy. So these are the 2 books that I've got from Tia Williams. I'm just gonna put it up there. And then the other one they sent me is A Cuban's Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. I actually started listening to this book on audio, but then I think I was not in the mood for like a romance, so I kind of stopped. And this is also one of the books from Reese's YA Book Club picks. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a nice and quick and easy read. And I like that I'm kind of growing my romance book collection, because I actually don't have a lot of romance books. I only now just finished accumulating the Brown Sisters trilogy, because I did 2 days ago get my copy of Act Your Age, Eve Brown, which is the reason why I want to get to take a hint, Denny Brown, and finish it off. So yeah, that is my little book haul here. I actually have to record an actual book haul. I've been waiting for other books to arrive, but I feel like I might just do part 1 and part 2. And also I did say that I'm listening to Courtof Frost and Starlight. So far so good. I don't even know if I'm gonna rate it, if I should rate it. It's a novella, so most of the time they kind of like the author's delving more into each character and their personality and giving us a little bit of their history, and almost like giving you a bit of a recap as to what's happened thus far. So I just wanted to listen to it so that I can see if there's a bridge that, you know, connects book 3 and book 4. Is it book 3? Yeah. So yeah, that's so far so good. It is, I think I'm currently on chapter 12. There's like 28 chapters if I'm not mistaken. That's my phone. I'll tell you now how far I am. So I'm currently on chapter 11. I'm at the end of chapter 11, and there's 28 chapters, and I'm listening to it at 1.5 times speed. So I've got 2 hours and 10 minutes remaining of this audiobook. So yeah, that's my reading update. I will see you guys a bit later when I start the reading sprints. I still have to go fetch my husband from work whenever he gets back. I hope that it's not in between my sprints, because then I'll have to like disappear for a little bit and then continue when I get back. So yeah, right now let me just set up the reading sprints and get the links and all that so that I can post on Instagram and promote it, because I've not done that yet. I mentioned it on my stories yesterday, but I have not actually done anything with it or put it up on a post. The only thing I posted today was this review of House of Earth and Blood, because I'm also like so behind with my reviews. This is my 11th review of the year, but I've read 26 books, and I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to review every single book that I read, so that I can like kind of look back at it and, you know what I thought, what my ratings were. So yeah, I'm so behind with everything. I'm behind with my ratings. I am behind with but anyway, I'm behind with my ratings. I'm behind with Instagram posts, like what I wanted to post. I'm behind with YouTube video editing, uploading, posting, whatever. I'm behind with editing. I'm behind with the reading, because today is the 13th and I've only completed one book, and that book was a book that I started in April. So does it count? I mean, so yeah, it's been a little bit hectic, so I hope that I can catch up. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I need to do now, because I have like 35 minutes left. I thought I would have time to record another video, because I wanted to record my wrap up. Maybe I still can. Let me just stop this video right here, and then I can actually try do a wrap up. I haven't actually done a wrap up in a long time, but I feel like because my vlogs have been not so great, I haven't been giving proper reviews or ratings of books. Sometimes I do, sometimes I forget, especially if I listened to the audiobook for the books. But yeah, now that I'm thinking, my brain scattered, but look what I got. I haven't done TB Avatar in quite a bit, and I tested this out because I don't know if I've mentioned before that I wanted to do the cards. Because I didn't have the cards, I was using my phone to do random number generator. If you know TB Avatar, you know what I'm talking about. But I tested this out with normal printing paper, because it's white at the back, normal printing paper, and use a laminator, and it actually came out really good. Oh, husband is calling. I hope he's telling me that he's on his way. Okay, I'm excited because I get to fetch my husband now, which means I don't have to start and stop sprints. Oh, good. Yeah, but I was showing you these cards because I actually wanted to like do the cards and print the board and laminate the board. So the board, I'll have to go probably to a printing shop to do it. But with the cards, I was checking how much it costs to laminate on an A4, and it's like 10 Rand per page, and I need like 20 pages. That's 200 bucks. The laminating machine is 350. So I'm like, I think I want to buy the laminating machine and the paper plastic thingamajigs are like $80 for 25. So I think I'm gonna do that. Good morning. Today's Saturday, the 14th. Is it the 14th? The 14th of May. It is day 2. Can I call it day 2? It's going to be session 2 of our 16-hour reading sprints. I am still reading. Let me grab my book. I'm still reading Peanut Jones and the Illustrated City, and I'm currently on page 240. I am planning to like finish off this book in these sprints, but I'm also thinking that I might want to edit some videos as well, or do some e-learning. We'll see how it goes. I'm all done up because I actually just recorded a video. I finally decided that I'm gonna record my March wrap-up anyway, and I think I will probably record my April wrap-up tomorrow, and see if I can keep up with doing these things again. But yeah, I want to quickly set up my reading station so that we can get our sprints going. I've got 10 minutes to go, so let me quickly do that, make my coffee, and then get this day started. I'll catch up with you guys later. Welcome to another day. Today is Sunday and it's the 15th of May and it's currently 11:30. I didn't even realize how late it is. But by we I mean myself, Vuvena Reads, Umpile from Bokamoso Book Club, and Nontlanda from Bookish Nontly. We had our monthly reading sprints this weekend. It's still weekend, starting from Friday. So we normally do Friday evening from 8 until midnight, and then basically throughout Saturday. And yeah, today is Sunday, so they went really well. And we got to read some books, so I wanted to give you like a reading update, especially for this vlog as well, because I didn't really vlog much yesterday. I think I probably have a clip or two of the reading sprints, but other than that, haven't really given any updates. But I have completed two books. The first one is Peanut Jones and the Illustrated City, finally, because I've been kind of like reading this book for a while, or had it on my TBR for a while, but I haven't been getting to it. So I finally managed to finish it. It was really fun. I gave it a 4-star rating, and we follow Peanut in this book. The book opens up with Peanut, who has started at a new school because they recently moved. Her father left about a year ago. At first they thought he disappeared, but then there was a note from Mexico saying, oh guys, sorry, I had to leave, I'm fine, whatever. And the mother got mad. It's like, your father just left us, what. But Peanut doesn't believe that to be true. Peanut loves art. She loves being creative because she got that from her father, who was an artist as well. He used to draw little pictures for her every day for her school lunch bag on sticky notes, and so she got her creativeness and her drawing abilities from her father. One day, Peanut finds a magical pencil that she uses to transport herself to a magical place. And from there on, it's like adventure after adventure, because there's things that happen in that magical realm, and she has to help some people, and she believes that she will find her father probably at this place. So yeah, it's very adventure filled. It's great for 12-year-olds. It is middle grade, obviously. The graphics or the illustrations are really cute. They're all black and white, but they're really cute and they're really fun. Little Bit is like a very cute, very funny, very intelligent character for a 5-year-old. Rockwell is also very smart. I love that the book includes like historical bits of historical information that's actually like true. They mention people who invented certain things. So it's also kind of like educational at the same time. There's lots of talks around physics and aerodynamics and all that, but it's really cute, it's really fun, and I think it's a great book for a middle grader slash 10 to maybe 15-year-old to read, or an adult, because if you love reading middle grade, you can read it at any age. So yeah, that was Peanut Jones. I ended up rating it a 4-star. And then I finished listening to A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is the novella in A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I gave it a 3 stars. Well, it's not plot driven. I feel like it's mostly to give a little bit more background on the characters that we're following, and it kind of helps. Well, the author basically, I believe the author used it to kind of like set us up for a court of silver flames. So basically, I feel like after everything that happened in A Court of Wings and Ruin, it just left us like this, and the author took the time, like used that book to basically set things in place again, so that when we got into this book that I'm gonna tell you about now, when we got to this book, then she doesn't have to go back and spend 250 pages telling you what happened after the events of A Court of Wings and Ruin. So yeah, there was no real plot to it. There's nothing. It's just setting us up for this book, and I gave that a 3 stars. And then obviously I started A Court of Silver Flames. I'm also listening to it actually when I'm doing chores right now, and I'm currently on page 265. And honestly guys, I love Nesta. I've never had a problem with Nesta throughout A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I feel like maybe people don't understand her. I feel like Nesta has a very strong personality and very strong character, and people feel that she's mean and all that, but I think it's literally like a facade to protect herself from other people. I believe that Nesta feels a lot. I feel like she feels too much, and she might be looking at that as almost like a weakness, and some people will take advantage of it. So she wears this mask of like, you know what, I'm strong, you can't tell me anything, and she's just mean so that she doesn't get too attached to people. I feel like she feels way too much, and I feel like the first glimpse of that was, well, in her character strength, first of all, is the glamoring not working on her when Tamlin tried to do it, right? It works on everybody. It didn't work on Nesta. Clue number one. Clue number two, she went and tried to fetch Feyre after she was taken across the wall. Nobody else did that for her except Nesta. Nesta actually tried to do that. That is already hints to tell you the kind of person she is. She just feels too much, and I feel like she's doing what she can to put a wall up to protect herself. And when it comes to the meanness, honestly, I feel like Nesta is just very honest. She's really, really honest. She doesn't fake her feelings. If she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. She's not gonna fake it. She's not gonna try and be friends with you when she knows for sure I don't like you. She gets along with the people that she gets along with because they understand her, and that's it. So yeah, I'm loving Nesta in this book. I love Nesta. I love the dynamics with Cassian. I'm having a great time. Smut is like all time high levels. But yeah, we haven't gotten yet into a lot of the action. There's a lot of character build up happening right now. There's a lot of we're setting the space now for what the plot is going to be. So you're seeing things that are starting to unfold right now. And yeah, this is as far as I am listening to the audiobook on SCRIBD. If you want to check out SCRIBD and you haven't tried it before, I have a link down below that you can use to get 6 days free of SCRIBD. And yeah, I love SCRIBD. I'm always listening to something. So yeah, I'm gonna continue listening to this. I am cleaning the house. I have makeup on because I woke up in the morning and I recorded some videos, and now I'm full of energy. I've set up my laptop over there so I can edit some video later. So yeah, I just want to finish cleaning up this house, finish folding up laundry while I catch up on YouTube content and listen to the audiobook. I'll be happy if I can get to, let's see what's doable here, because I'm almost at the end of part 1. I just want to see where part 2 ends here. Okay, so basically I want to get to chapter 50. I'm basically saying I want to read this much today. If I can get a lot of it on through audio, that's great. So we'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys an update sometime later today. So yeah, there's the plans: clean, edit videos, read, take a nice long relaxing Sunday bath. I'm looking forward to it. I'm full of energy today, so I'm trying to use the opportunity to get stuff done, because on days that I don't have energy, I don't want to, I want to be okay with just laying down and doing nothing. But on the days that you have the energy, use it. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. I have a thought. So I said I'm listening to Courtof Flames, right? And back to Nesta's character, because I thought to myself, why, they even mentioned now, right, that Elaine meant everything to Nesta. Nesta will do anything for Elaine to keep her safe and all that, whereas with Feyre, she would do anything for any of the sisters. And I'm trying to think, but why does Nesta feel that need to take care of Elaine or give Elaine everything? But growing up, you hear how Elaine was like a prized position in the house. Even her mom always said like Elaine is a flower. Like they handled Elaine so delicately, but Nesta was handled very harshly while Farah was ignored. So I have a feeling, like my feeling is that Nesta didn't really take care of Farah because she knew Farah could take care of herself. That does not excuse like Nesta's behavior in not taking care of her younger sister. It does not excuse it at all. But I'm like trying to, like, I'm starting almost to understand that for her it's like they're coming from a bad place, they're struggling, all that. And in her mind, I feel like she loves her sisters, right? But in her mind, she believes that Farah can take care of herself because she took care of them for a long time, whereas Elaine will crumble because Elaine cannot take care of herself. Elaine is too fragile, and Elaine is treated like a princess baby. So I just wanted to come here and give that thought because, yeah. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time with it. I just got a Woolies delivery because I ordered some stuff to cook for the week. I'll give you guys like a little haul after I'm done cleaning the kitchen and show you what I got. But yeah, I'm gonna continue listening to Court of Silver Flames and see how it goes. And appreciate the show of women friendships that is apparent in a Court of.
Mama, Poppy's turning black. Look.
Yeah, I know, but I think they're gonna help her out, right? They're gonna fix her. I love the friendship that's brewing between Emery and Gwen and Nesta, and I just found myself smiling when they were talking about books and what each of them love reading, and how Nesta and Emery love smart romances, and they like basically trying to introduce Gwen to the smart romances. So I really love that, and I always love reading about characters that love to read. Yeah, but I just wanted to come here and say that because I really enjoy that. I really love that. So yeah, let me continue listening to the book. I'm on
Mama, give me.
I'm on chapter 36. Ish. I don't even have words. I don't even know.
Mama, I want Whippets.
No, it's not breakfast time. You're not getting the fix. Ah, you guys.
So what am I gonna eat?
Noodles. Hello, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and give my final thoughts of this book as well as close out this vlog. There's a little bit of background noise. I hope you don't hear much of it. So I finished reading A Court of Silver Flames. This is by Sarah J. Maas. This is book number this is book number 5 and the latest installment from the Court of Thorns and Roses. In this book we follow mainly Nesta Acheron, who is Farah's older sister, and I know that a lot of people didn't like Nesta throughout the series, but I honestly didn't have a problem with her. I feel like she was very misunderstood, and she's the kind of person who has a very strong personality. And I think I've mentioned before that people say that she's heartless, but I think that she felt way too much, and because of that she went through the trouble of being mean in order to kind of like protect herself, her heart, and we see a lot of that in this book. We follow her obviously post the traumatic experience of the events of A Court of Wings and Ruin, so we see a lot of the trauma that she's going through, a lot of the mental health issues that she's dealing with, and how she's getting over that. There is quite a few trigger warnings in here, so please do check those out before you go into the book. But I loved it. I had a really great time with this book. There's a lot of smut in here, so get ready for that. I love the representation of female friendships that Sarah J. Maas wrote in this book, as well as women empowerment, and I kind of like saw that throughout the whole series. Like the whole time we're following Farah, but you can see hints of women empowerment throughout Sarah J. Maas's writing. And to think of it, all the books that I've read from the author have all followed a female character, and her being essentially the chosen one, and how they mostly go from people who are either unliked or starting literally way from the bottom and then proving themselves and becoming the hero of the story. And that's kind of like what happens in this book as well. The writing is always very easy to follow. It is quite a chunker, but it reads quite easily, and I paired this with an audiobook from SCRIBD, so it made it all the more easy and faster to read. The whole of A Court of Thorns and Roses series is actually on SCRIBD, so you should check it out over there. And if you haven't tried out SCRIBD yet and you are interested in trying it out, I have a link down below that will give you access to 60 days free of SCRIBD, and yeah, you can enjoy the thousands and thousands of it's more, and you can enjoy their very long list of audiobooks as well as ebooks as well. I know that I'm going to be using SCRIBD to read the ebook version of this month's book club pick, because yeah, I overdid it with my book buying budget for the month, so I'm not yet buying the book, so I will read it via ebook, and SCRIBD comes in very handy with that. And they have like a lot of new releases as well, So yeah, I ended up giving this one a 4.75 stars. I think it's not a perfect read, so it's not a 5-star read for me, but I feel like it's just a little bit more than a 4.5 stars because it was written very well, and you go through those traumatic experiences and emotions with Nesta to a point where you really get the person that she is. So yeah, I really had fun with this one, and oh gosh, I can't wait to read the next book in the series, and I hope that's going to be coming out soon. I don't know when that's going to be. As far as I could tell from Goodreads, there's about 2 to 3 more books coming from the series, so we shall see when that's going to come out. I probably have to reread the whole series, or maybe a part of the series in preparation for that. So yeah, that's my final thoughts for this book. I think I had a really good reading week. I have already started other books. This is literally days after I've already completed this book, thanks to the reading sprints that we had the last weekend, because we did I actually did get to read quite a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you read this week or what you plan to read in the following week. Have you read any of the books that I have read this week? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.